Good morning, Love Tribe. So I am here today doing advice for the next 7 days. I'm not using my phone because my phone's been taking forever to upload. So we're going to bring you down to your pick a pile reading. You'll have to look at the thumbnail to get a better picture of the crystals. But pile number 1 is this beautiful Pleiadian healing disc with Sananda riding a unicorn. So that's a healing disc with Pleiadian star technology. I'm going with star stuff today, guys. I don't know why, but this is monatomic Andara crystal. That's also from the stars. And then we have phenakite, which is the highest vibrational stone. One of the highest. I don't know if it's the highest, but it ranks up in there in the 9s. So take a moment. This is advice for the next 7 days. Sorry about my hoarse voice, but it's Monday. Weekends, I spend all weekend singing. Been singing in a band, helping, joining in with a band member, some friends of mine that are in a band. Can't talk this morning. And also karaoke, so I'm a bit froggy. My vocal cords are a bit wore out. And I got a week to recover till do it all over again. All right, I think we're all ready now. Let's get busy. Welcome in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I love you guys. I'm so grateful. The comments that I've been receiving under my videos have been so positive and upbeat, which is beautiful to see. A nice community where people resonate with each other and they get along. So thank you. Welcome to the tribe. If you're new, if you're a returning viewer, I know you guys are awesome. You've been with me for quite a while. So let's see what this week holds for us. If anybody would like to book a personal private reading, everything you need to do so is in the description box below. And, guys, I'm getting bored with the decks that I have. We've been, getting a lot of the same, using a lot of the same decks. So I'm offering a 15-minute free reading to anybody that donates a new deck of cards. But keep in mind that the reading you get will be done with the cards that you buy. So buy a deck that you really kind of dig, you're into, send it to me. There's a link below for my wish list. And let me know after you send it, or maybe even in the gift receipt, what topic you would like me to cover in your free reading and your email address so that I can send you a link to watch it. Okay, we're going to get into the reading now. I'm a little sluggish this morning. Just bear with me. Where do I want to put these? Let's put these here. We'll put 1 and 2 over here. I need more space on my table. All right. If you pick the Pleiadian healing disc, let's see what your advice is for the next 7 days. So if you haven't seen these, this is a series I do every Monday or Tuesday. If you haven't seen this before, I just read whatever energy comes out. It could be about healing. It could be about spirituality. It could be about love and romance. I definitely draw 3 cards for relationships that get read at the end. But the other part of the reading is all general, and I read whatever energies your spirit guides or angels or higher self wants you to know at this time. All right. So pile number 1, we have the Page of Wands. This is the Queen Alice deck. We have Page of Pentacles. Wow, some new stuff coming in for you. Pages are nice. It's nice, fresh, new energy. Oh, and then we get the Daddy, the Emperor. Okay. Wow. So I'm going to get all your energies out on the table, except for the loved ones. And we'll channel those first, and then we'll go into. So we have the River Queen. Pardon me. Flow, letting go, and natural movement, number 36. It is in the reverse. And we have number 37. So look at, you got 36 and 37. And it says cycles. Wow, I'm getting a message already for you guys. So we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And we have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. We have rat, someone working against you behind your back. I'm not sure, but I thought we had that last week or something similar. And then goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So there's a lot of cards in that deck, and I think this sounds familiar to me. So I'm going to leave that here. We'll get your advice cards in a minute. So what I'm seeing is you're going to get communication from somebody. Could be an Aries, could be a parent, a father figure, a boss. And if you resonate with twin flames, I always look at the Emperor and Empress as divine masculine, divine feminine energy. But this is somebody that you'll know because they're they're coming in sheepishly, but still with authority. So what does that mean? It means that you're dealing with a high level person, somebody who is well known for being dominant is the word that Spirit's bringing to me. A little bit, I don't like the word stubborn. I almost said it twice, but Spirit keeps holding it back. So it's not so much stubborn as it is a bit controlling. Not in a bad way. This is somebody who likes to be in control of their environment, somebody that likes to make the decisions, but they're showing up as a page. And now we've got the Page of Wands. So this is going to be somebody that is I feel like in the past, because I'm these are pages, but I'm seeing them hold these aces, right? Like she's holding the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here. Let me bring this up just a little bit to show you the artwork. I've got trees growing out here that it's blocking a lot of my natural daylight I usually work with. Might have to get out there with my trimmer. So I'm getting this feeling, okay, we got empathy, we've got material wealth, which I see with the Page of Pentacles. So if this is in business for you guys, you could be getting a raise, you could be getting praise or something new in the workplace with the Emperor. Could be the boss. You could be the boss. This could be a new job, being hired someplace new. I want to read this Queen of the River. I kind of feel like this energy for some of you, there's a strong message here for somebody to get out of your own way. Okay. For some of you, this Emperor is your energy this week, or at least it's what Spirit's wanting you to show up as. So with the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, there's something new coming in, whether it's romance, with the fiery, passionate energy, or just a new thought or an idea, or pages are really fresh, new energy is what it feels like to me. But I see resistance. We've got the flow, letting go, and natural movement in reverse. And we have cycles, which tells me this is something for somebody, well, for all of you, Spirit's saying, that is a cycle. You need to look at this pattern of behavior. And with this rat, someone's working against you behind your back. My guess is something really nice and new and fresh is coming in, either from an emperor or you are the emperor energy. But there are going to be haters. There's going to be people in the background that are a little jealous because we've got this heart, right? Love, deep affection, and caring. God, I love when I get new viewers because there's so many storylines. Instead of just one or two, they're like flooding in my brain. So let me make sense of the first one. The first one I'm getting is that something really new is coming on your path. And you're being asked to let go of a cycle of allowing other people's opinions and judgments to hold you back from really reaping the benefit of stepping out of your comfort zone and taking authority in your own life. But there is something here that needs to be dealt with through the higher energy of like this light worker energy of love and understanding and empathy. You know, this rat person could be a coworker, or it could be somebody who's jealous that you've met someone new or sees your life unfolding and you're becoming this high level energetic person, the ruler or leader of your own destiny, right? But there is a cycle here, I think, that you've repeated in the past of allowing other people's negativity and maybe even criticisms prevent you from fully allowing yourself to flow with the blessings that you deserve, right? Because there is blessings here. You've got 2 pages. They're holding the aces. We do have the goldfish and the heart. Really, really good energy. And so I think you're resisting, or somebody here is resisting. Now, there's another storyline I'm going to read or tell to you guys here in a minute. But first, I want to look at this. So, wrong book, Tracie. Yeah, we got a lot of energy in just this one reading. So I'm interested to see how Spirit will unfold it. So in the challenger position, it says unpleasant news, an unexpected shock, or an overall sense of powerlessness are the aspects you may experience when the Lady of Lightning appears as your challenger. Am I reading from the right book? This is not the right book. The River Queen. Some gone, man. I grabbed the wrong book. Well, I'm going to read it into it. I pretty much already have read it intuitively. But I thought maybe I had the book. Anyhow, the River Queen, it says flow, letting go, natural movement. And then next to the cycles, I don't even think I need the book. It just really feels to me like it's time to let go of this obstinate, stubborn energy of feeling like you need to micromanage the universe or you need to micromanage the outcome, right? The emperor sometimes, is put in this place of authority for a reason because they're good at it. But when the letting go or flow or natural movement is inhibited and it comes out next to the cycles, this is a power struggle within somebody, either within you or somebody that you're dealing with. So if it's in finances and career, it seems to me like you need to allow with empathy, you need to soften your heart and allow things to unfold naturally and get out of this cycle of wanting to micromanage everything. I see really good stuff coming in, but I do see jealousy and envy, and I see somebody in your friend group or your work group or somebody here that you're going to be dealing with. And it's because they're jealous. They see that your heart is being filled. They see that, for some of you, this is going to be romantic in nature. You've got a fresh new beginning here, right? Somebody with dominant fire in their chart, because we've got the Emperor. We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we're in Leo season currently. I think, have we switched? I don't think we've switched yet. But hold on, I'm hearing. So let's break this down. Work, love, friendship, because that's what I'm picking up. So in work, something good is changing for you. Really good. But there's going to be someone who's jealous, and there's going to be this feeling of people pleasing. People pleasing? Is that really what I was picking up something different, but I'm hearing people pleasing. So at least one of you needs to be this Emperor energy. You need to break the cycle of allowing other people to steal your thunder and to make you feel like you're not worthy of the blessings that come in for you. And you need to have understanding and empathy with their plight, because they're you don't know what they've lived or what they've gone through in their life. So don't hate on the haters, send them love. Okay. It could be a cycle. When I see the cycle, it tells me that, you might have this cycle within you of allowing other people to diminish, like you dim your light so they can shine brighter. All right. But this is your time to shine. So step up and, allow yourself to really enjoy what's coming this week, because we do have deep affection, love, and caring, and increase in material wealth. But there is going to be some kind of an obstacle with somebody who's jealous. All right. Now, in love, if this is love, this is a brand new, this is like dating again. It's getting back out there. It's meeting somebody that really likes you, somebody that's making an offer to you, a passion offer and a committed offer. This could be somebody who is the Emperor. This could be somebody who is well-to-do and in stature. The Emperor is all four kings rolled up into one person. Somebody who is financially stable, somebody who is romantically, emotionally stable, somebody who is a clear communicator and creative, and just everything. It's kind of like the big daddy. And so if you're meeting somebody, and it doesn't have to be a man because it's Emperor, it's boss energy. If you're meeting somebody like that and something really new and fresh, like you're going out on dates or you've been asked out on a date, there is someone here who is jealous. And it also tells me you're breaking a habit of allowing other people to kind of bully you, and you need to master this new fresh energy with a higher empathetic nature, right? See both sides of a situation. I'm really, really, really. So now let's get to the twin thing, because it's throwing me off because I feel it. And I'm trying to make this a general reading, because not everybody that watches my channel is a twin. But when it comes in really strong, I flounder with the other messages, because, I see a very big message here. So for those of you who are dealing in a high-level soulmate twin flame situation, your Emperor is about to take control of their situation, whatever that situation has been. There's been resistance here with the flow, letting go, natural movement. This emperor has been really resisting changing of the guard, changing of the cycles, changing of their life, right? They've been stuck in some kind of a karmic cycle that's been repeating itself. And I do believe that when they come forward, and they will, if you're dealing with that, they're gonna come very small. They're gonna shrink like a little wallflower in order to communicate with you. But the heart behind it is strong, is what I'm hearing. Strong. They're tired of allowing life or situations to, they were giving their power away, giving their authority away. Sometimes flow is a good thing, letting go, natural movement. But in the reverse, it feels to me like it was not natural. It was allowing themselves to convince themselves that the universe or the law of attraction or something else was going to bring this together. But it was theirs to handle. It was theirs to decide, theirs to break this cycle. It was up to them. And it does look to me like they're about to be leveled up. I'm seeing this page bringing this king. See, this is a king. This is not an emperor. But he's about to get his emperor's crown. So you could, again, be dealing with a high-level soulmate who has been passive in this relationship. And they're going to tell you something. There's a message here of some sort, of something changing in their life. A cycle is breaking. A cycle is changing. They could be telling you, how much they love you or how much affection or, but I don't know. With these pages, it feels sheepish. Almost like they're almost apologetic, maybe. But this is going to stir up some shit. If this is twin flame stuff, this is going to stir up some shit. Someone working against you behind your back. So this could be a karmic partner. This could be friends. This could be family. But I'm hearing that there's too many cooks in the kitchen, right? There's too many people who have been piping in. That's why he stayed a page or a king. I do believe this is somebody who's very stable in their life, somebody who's got a good job, works hard, tenaciously, somebody who is a leader. When I say a leader, I mean like people look to them for their well-being. But in this situation, they've been passive. They've been, I'm hearing absent, passive, and definitely stuck in a karmic cycle. So, just to recap, I'm going to try to keep it general. Finances look really good. If this is financial, you have an increase in material wealth, but you also have spiritual growth here. This is being the bigger person. This is taking control, breaking cycles, starting new projects, new things. And this is not allowing the rats to rob you of what is rightfully yours, because spiritually you have done the work that you needed to in order to reap this benefit. This is really good. We're moving into Lionsgate, right? Some people look at that gate as opening on the 8th. I personally have been told by my guides that it's September 3rd, because it's not the calendar we go by, the Gregorian calendar, but by the lunar calendar. So, if you do ritual or if you do manifestation work, make sure you do it on the 8th and the 3rd, just to cover your bases. Let me get the rest of these cards out, because I'm telling you, this feels like twin stuff. But not everybody's on a twin flame journey. So regardless of what this is for you, this is what you can expect in the next 7 days. Someone is going to tell you about their feelings for you, even if it's just a friend. You're going to have support. You're going to have both. You're going to have support, and you're going to have people throwing shade, naysayers, people who are jealous, people who aren't. You're going to have two different energies this week. Those who will love and support your new beginning because it feels like something new here is starting for you. And you're going to have some people who are going to be really jealous because it's working out for you. What I also see happening for you is a cycle that you or someone you're dealing with that needs to have been broken, that needs to be finished. For some of you, it could be finishing a cycle, like having a conversation, gaining clarity, getting closure, moving forward. But I do believe that Spirit's asking you to deal gently with the idiots. With the empathy card, it's try to see things from their point of view, whatever that might be. But you're breaking a cycle, and somebody's taking control, taking authority, taking responsibility, and no longer being passive. They're actually taking movement. They're about to be crowned, which means they're stepping up. So I'm sorry it took me so long to get into that, but that's what I'm seeing. So we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This could be, going on a vacation, somebody asking you, can we go have a coffee or an ice cream cone and watch the sunset? But this is like getting away from the naysayers, getting away from the negative energy, the Debbie Downers, right? And allowing yourself to really kind of communicate. I'm like seeing like a date, but not a date, but like a coming together of two people who have been held apart. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. We have the past is now behind you. See, a cycle is being broken, guys. I'm telling you. Release it and embrace new possibilities, new fresh energy. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, that was really difficult for me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because my mission, my purpose for even making my YouTube channel is because of being a light worker and a healer and being told that I am a twin flame and I'm here to help other twin flames to clear their karma cycles, to spiritually grow. We have increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, to stop dimming their light or setting themselves on fire to keep other people warm, and to become the emperor, empress they were always meant to be, because they're going to be leaders for the future. And so when I get a lot of new viewers, I want to cater to them and keep my readings general because I want them to stick around. I want you guys to stick around. But my real true mission is to work with the high-level soulmates that are light workers that are here to change the vibration and spirit of the planet in order to bring in the new world. So a lot of my readings are very geared purposefully toward that. And as general as I try to keep it, when I try to keep it general and I try to spin it, it doesn't flow out of my mouth or out of my energy because it's not what I'm here to do. So if you're not in a high-level soulmate or twin flame or just a light worker ascension journey, because this could be all you. This could be you learning to love you, opening your heart to you, to be your best friend instead of your worst enemy, for you to spiritually grow, for you to let go and in faith, right? See, the emperor takes control. of what is his to control, and then releases what is not his to control to the higher power of the divine. And somebody this week is ending a cycle, putting the past behind them. They're recognizing their true feelings. They're leveling up spiritually. They're ready for a new, fresh start. And this is going to trigger people around this situation who have been holding it back, who have been jealous or just manipulative. So let's get you advice. And I do apologize, guys. I'll probably lose some viewers on this one, but it's got to be what it's got to be. And my mission is to help save the world, save the planet. And the light workers are here awakening and moving and growing and spiritually growing. And they're clearing their karma cycles. And they're learning to trust their gifts, their intuition, and they're stepping up. And this is what I feel. And I feel like you're learning to be an authority in your life. For those of you that are not dealing with a soulmate, you're learning to be the authority in your own life. You're learning to meditate, to you're having a glow up, right? Finances, inspired ideas, things are flowing, things are moving. And there will be people trying to hold you back, people who don't want to see you shine. So here's your advice. We have warmth. It says, I focus on warmth and let it guide all my interactions, no matter how others behave. See, there's going to be resistance here. You're going to have people who try to hold this back, whatever this is, whether it's in finances, career, love, or your own personal development. So focus on empathy and warmth. Let it guide all your interactions. No matter how others behave, you got rats around you. I choose to respond warmly. With warmth, I can melt any icy exterior, and the emperor sometimes can have an icy exterior. I can soften any hard feelings. I can microwave any pizza. Today, I adopt the saying, kill 'em with kindness, and turn myself into a warm and loving serial killer. So, again, if you want to keep this general, something really fresh and new is happening for you. Whatever situation, whatever area of your life, it's a new beginning. And it's breaking you out of an old cycle. You're being asked to have faith and empathy because there's going to be people who are jealous or hurt or just trying to hold you back. If this is in love, this is true love. This is the one, right? When the emperor shows up, that's divine masculine energy. And I do believe for some of you, this divine masculine is closing out a cycle in their life. And they're finally taking control of their life and their situation because they recognize with the heart and true love, they recognize what they desire, what they want, what they're manifesting, what they want to experience. And for some of you, I see you coming together, either literally going away for a small retreat or going off in someplace where nobody else can hear you, see you, or influence you. And if you've had a falling out with this person, I think it was because of other people's influences. And they might tell you that. They might tell you, I allowed other people to come between us. And I'm ready to end that. I'm ready to stop that. I'm ready to put this crown on and wear it bravely and take control of my life. And if you were angry at your person because they were being passive with the River Queen in reverse. Also, so I just got a second message with the River Queen, because we've got an emperor and we've got a queen here. With the River Queen in reverse, if you resonate with having let go of the control, if you resonate with finally stop chasing somebody and you just released it and let it go, the releasing of the energy is what is now the attraction. It's the emperor feeling like they were losing you, seeing you start a new cycle, seeing you doing new things, being worried about you possibly getting away. And so the queen in reverse, the emperor in the upright, is this dynamic of the magnetism, right? When one pushes, the other one pulls. And it doesn't come together like it should, like a magnet. There's the runner and the chaser dynamic. When one gets into neutral energy, not pushing, not pulling, but in complete and utter surrender and allowance, it ends a cycle. And that's a big cycle. And when it ends that cycle, that's what brings in this fresh new beginning. But be prepared for some people who will not be happy to see you happy. So your advice is to allow things to unfold, put the past behind you, release it, and embrace new possibilities. Look, we've got the word embrace, and we've got this great big, if I can pick it up, bear hug. This is good. Whatever this is in your life, this is good. This might be great, but it's the beginning. It's not coming in like a wrecking ball, but it is coming in. And it's finally coming in without resistance, without the chaser, the runner, the push, the pull. Somebody, and I do believe it's the feminine in the situation, has released the control, gave it up to the universe, and now it has reversed that magnetism. And I feel like the emperor, doesn't matter what kind of bodysuit it's in, masculine or feminine, it's energy. But somebody is about to be crowned. Somebody's taking control, guys. And I like this. So for this week, you want to be forgiving. You want to be warm. You want to have empathy. But you also want to stand in this new growth, this new level of awareness of your value, ending a cycle of being victimized or not feeling good enough for this true love to come in for you. All right. Sorry about the floundering. Number 2 is going to be much better. And I'm hearing there's another pile for you. So you can watch just one more, or if you're called, watch them all. But I'm hearing there's another pile because this is not the entire story. All right. So I'm going to move on now to pile number 2. Let me find my pen, my dang piece of paper. Where did it go? So I can write down. I am so sluggish today, guys. 30. Oh my God, I can't read it. 3854. 3854. Listen, you love me or you hate me. That's just the way it goes. I have my good days and my bad days. All right, let's move on to pile number 2. Pile number 1, even though the message was all over the place for me, it is because I have new viewers and I'm trying to be a people pleaser. And I need to just step up and be that empress and just read because I can. All right, moving on to pile number 2. We have the monatomic Andara crystal. Look it up. I don't have time to tell you all about the meaning, but it is galactic in nature. There's support from off-worlds, from your star family. And if you're watching my YouTube channel, you're probably a starseed. And if you don't think you are, stick around anyhow. All right. Pile number 2. Oh, we got the devil. Bum, bum, bum. Temptation. Sometimes temptation isn't bad. It depends on what we're being tempted with. Oh, but look at, we have shadow. And we have, triumphant success. Okay, so big energies coming in for pile number 2. Big energies, okay? So there's going to be some testing here from the universe on how far have you grown? How far have you healed? Do you know your true self? This is getting clarity. This could be a lot of things. Let's get these cards out because this could be a lot of things. But if you're looking at this spiritually, just from a spiritual perspective, I look at the devil as being our bad behaviors, our bad belief systems, things that chain us to materialism or to self-gratification, right? In this deck, the shadow card is the moon, but it's facing you. You're not facing anything but you. This is your higher self challenging your devil self, kind of to a duel, right? To see where are we on this journey? Where is your balance at? What have you learned? What do you know? Are you ready to, are you ready to step up? With the Ace of Swords does so many things. It brings in huge conversations with people that need to be had. It also is the sword of cutting things out of your life that no longer serves you. It is also it's an ace. It's a brand new beginning of stepping in. It's like, if you look at the imagery, it's like this hand is thrusting out of a grave. Okay. This could be something from your past that you've been in the dark about, or maybe it's your shadow side. It's things about you that you've been operating from that you weren't aware of. It was subconscious behavior. And if this is I'm just going to read from the spiritual perspective for a minute here, because this is big energy. This is rising from the dead. This is coming back to life. This is gaining clarity and wisdom and strength to speak your truth and to get rid of any devil behaviors or people in your life. Big energy. There's a reckoning coming for pile number 2 this week, and it is going to bring something back from the past to be healed, is what it looks like. So we have the Rainbow Prince, compensation and perseverance. It's a 26, breaks down to an 8. This could be just let me sit for a second. The Rainbow Prince. So the spirit's showing me Rainbow Warrior. This is, if you resonate with being a light worker and with that Andara crystal, it is big light worker energy. Look up the Hopi tribe, or the Hopi Indian tribe, talking about the Rainbow Warriors, the Rainbow Tribe. I feel like if you picked pile number 2, you're in that somehow, some way. You're in that rainbow. You are one of the light workers, and you've been awakening. You've been struggling to see the unseen, to know the unknown, because you're going to forge a new way, is what I'm hearing. But that's a very broadband message I'm receiving. It's the big picture. The other cards are going to show us the details, like how, where, what, when, how, right? But the big message is that if you picked pile number 2, whether you're aware of it or not, because with the Ace of Swords, you're about to be. You may not, but you're about to be. There is something that you've been healing, something you've been transmuting, something that was unknown is coming into view, into clarity. You're awakening. This is like a huge awakening. This is something happening this week, an epiphany or an aha moment. And it's also, for some of you, there's an aspect of the past here. Something unknown about the past, or a past person, or a past situation, or maybe even your childhood. This could be, maybe you're doing spiritual work and you get a past life regression, and you get some kind of clarity on a pattern or an addiction or something that was unhealthy that you were doing, operating from in your shadow, and light's going to be shown on it, and you're going to have an awakening moment. Let me get the rest out here, because so we have honesty. Yes, I'm going to put that right under that Ace of Swords. This is finding something out. It's also another 8. You've got 26 twice. That could be something for you. So it could be February 6th. It could be the number 8, because 26 breaks down to an 8, which is cycles and patterns, death and rebirth, right? Infinity. Big message here. It's coming out. I'm seeing symbols too. Very spiritual pile. But somebody is about to be honest with themselves. You could be being honest with yourself. You could be seeing something about yourself that you didn't see before, that's come, through this awakening. You've learned something, you're growing. You could have had a past life regression, an awakening, or there could be somebody from your past who you've felt a very strong connection to, that triggers you to heal and look at your shadow and to be honest with yourself about some of the things that need to be healed. Oh my God, you have honesty twice. I can't even tell you how profound that is. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 decks of cards. 10, because I used the tea leaves. 10 decks of cards. And you have honesty twice with the Ace of Swords. You're going to speak your truth, or somebody else is going to speak their truth honestly this week. Wow. I felt it the minute I started turning. When I saw temptation and shadow together, I knew this is spiritual big stuff for somebody. This is clarity. This is somebody speaking up, speaking out, seeing, recognizing, knowing something that is going to get them out of the dark and into the light. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. There's an awakening here, I think, for pile number 2s. Something that was really bothering you is going to come to light, and you're going to know the truth. Or something within you is going to bubble to the surface to be cleared, and you're going to be able to look at it honestly or speak about it honestly. And it's because you have a purpose, you have a mission, right? This is like compensation for your perseverance. The Rainbow Princess says compensation and perseverance. I hate these fake nails. I can't wait till they grow out. I don't know how to take them off. If you guys know, drop in the comments. Let me know how to get them off me. I did them for the wedding, and I like to play my guitar, and they're really not helping. So compensation, that's payback, right? That's an opportunity to be compensated for your work and your effort. And perseverance, not giving up, but doing the work, going within, whatever the work is for you, because it's going to be different for each of you. But something is coming to a head, right? And you're about to be compensated. You're about to get triumph and success. And you can trust it, whether it comes from your soul or your higher self or a person. This is like a gift. I'm seeing like a gift, compensation for your hard work and determination, triumphant success, overcoming huge challenges, and seeing something or speaking something for the first time clearly, or hearing something for the first time honestly and clearly. We have throne. Again, I told you, pile number 1 had another pile. I bet it's this one. Position of authority. This is a leveling up. This is moving into this rainbow warrior energy. This is, okay, you're not a page anymore. You're a freaking emperor or an empress. Time for you to take your crown and take your seat on your throne. Or if you've been waiting for your divine counterpart, they're stepping up, they're awakening, they're overcoming their shadow, they're going to speak their truth, and they're going to step into their crown and their throne. Ooh, fair woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Don't know what that's all about. That's going to be a very specific message for somebody. Too specific for me to channel because there's too many of you watching. This could be you. This could be your counterpart. This could be a friend who comes forward and tells you about somebody or something else. This could be one of your guides. This could be a deceased loved one. If you have a mother or a sister or an aunt or a fair-haired woman, she's very prominent in this reading. Could be a guide, could be I'm hearing ancestor for some of you, who is helping you to speak your truth or bringing you some kind of clarity, compensation. Something you've been waiting for is about to arrive, honestly, in its glory, in its true, with the throne. I can't pick it up, guys. With the throne here, this is leveling up big time, taking responsibility. Now we have Cain. Pay attention to your health. This could also be for some of you, because I look at health as mind, body, spirit. It's not just, oh, I'm sick or I don't feel good. When I see pay attention to your health, I feel like this is something that with the devil here, this is learning about something of a base nature. This could be addictions. This could be, I'm hearing addiction. So if you resonate with that, like addiction to food or alcohol or drugs or whatever, pay attention to your health. I think, honestly, what I feel this is, because it's a monk. It's a monk. Well, a Chinaman, a spiritual person. So take this. These 2 cards are very specific. Take it the way it resonates for you. If you've been sick, or if you know somebody else has been sick, if somebody, is, this is spiritual. This is what I'm hearing. This is not physical. This is spiritual. Somebody's healing. Somebody's on the path to healing. It's funny with this fair woman because I feel like there's like a dream, like somebody might have had a dream about their mother or a deceased loved one that tells them it's time for you to stop what you're doing, for you to take a look, for you to stop resisting your spiritual growth and development. It's like you're getting a download for some of you. Again, perhaps a past life regression or a dream or a vision about healing, about your healing journey, your healing path. putting you in a place of up-leveling and clarity. We have new love. So these are the romance ones. If it doesn't feel romantic, this could literally be, with this compensation. When you start loving yourself, when you spiritually awaken, when you do your shadow work, when you look after your health, when you quit smoking, quit drinking, start taking care of your body, praying, meditating, being honest. I'm hearing throat chakra, honesty. A lot of you are healing your throat chakra this week. You're going to speak up for yourself. You're going to clear the energy around the throat chakra. And you're learning to love yourself. And when you learn to love yourself, you become a magnetic attractor to love in all areas of your life, right? Compensation, better money, better friends, better lifestyle, better job. Just this feels like my awakening group who have been really clearing and healing. And throat chakra is big. But if you're a masculine watching this, you could meet a new love that's a fair-haired woman. Or you could be a fair-haired woman meeting your new love. But I'm going to tell you, if that's the case, if this is about love, it's because of the inner work that you've done. And it is compensation. It's like the universe is paying you in spades. But the payment for you is the ability to be honest and to really own your new you, letting go of the old devil you, the one that was, possibly very broken, possibly very inable to speak your truth, to stand up for yourself, to take a place of authority. It's like you're sitting on your throne, you're stepping up, you're saying, listen, I'm tired. This is the new me, and the new me doesn't take no shit from nobody. I know my value. I know my worth. I know that I deserve love. I know that this is something for me. This is my time. And you could very well be manifesting new self-love, right? With the cane here. I know that I was so broken in my devil energy and my 3D reality that before I did my shadow work, I literally was dying. I was 357 pounds. I couldn't walk good. I had to push a cart when I went grocery shopping. My health was suffering deeply because of my inability to speak my truth, my inability to see my truth, and my feelings of unworthiness and not being loved or supported in my friendships and family and relationships. Not just with people, but with God. I struggled because I had kind of a falling out with the big guy or girl or source. This feels like a huge level up spiritually. Ooh, we got second love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And we have second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Some of you could be revamping or reconnecting to someone that no, I'm sorry. It could be love. I'm not going to rule that out. But I feel like this is you giving you a second chance. This is a rebirth. This is me and me. Me and me. I'm going to love me. I'm going to give me a second chance. I'm going to see my value. I'm going to take control of my life. I'm going to cut people, places, situations out that don't need to be there. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to remove the veil. I'm going to see things with clarity. This is because you did the work and you didn't give up. Now, if you're on a spiritual journey and you did all of this work because you had a catalyst, high-level soulmate, twin flame, or just somebody that triggered you a lot, again, I feel a connection to pile number one. there's some kind of clarity that's coming in, some kind of honesty, some kind of speaking out. And it could be, and I felt this with pile number 1, you might have, if you resonate with the feminine energy, if you surrendered and started loving yourself, and you attracted or are attracting new people, new romantic interests, going out on dates, being seen, being recognized, glowing, posting pictures of yourself, happy, this could possibly be bringing somebody back from the past, because the only thing that makes me think about the past is the hand coming out of the grave. It's like somebody from the past, second chance, is coming back around to speak their truth because of a heavy connection, a spiritual connection, and possibly because they're afraid you're meeting new people or you're stepping out of your comfort zone and moving on, is what I'm feeling. And I think this person, if it's another person, could be you, might have actually had a dream from a deceased loved one, a mother or a sister, cousin, aunt, somebody who is ancestral. I'm hearing ancestral, who kind of sparked this, bringing this shadow out so that it's clearly seen and making you or somebody that you're dealing with want to speak their truth. Because we have new love and we have second chance. So you're going to have a choice, right? You're going to, what comes after the Ace of Swords? The Two of Swords. Because once you get clarity on a certain situation, especially if you were dealing with duality, with the shadow here, you know, the light and the dark, duality, you could very well be manifesting a choice. I'm just going to put that out there. So we have sexual union, Kundalini energy, sexual union. You could very well have met somebody new, and this is bringing somebody from the past back that wants to step up, speak up. You might hear from them that they weren't feeling well, maybe. Maybe their health is suffering. Maybe they didn't want to connect with you. They thought you deserved better because they're getting older. I do see aging. This woman looks older. This man looks older. This person from your past, you might have known them when they were young and vibrant and handsome or good looking, pretty. And it might have been part of their devil, part of their blocking was that they didn't feel good enough. They felt old. They felt like time had wore them down, wore them out. But I do believe this week you're going to get some kind of communication, some kind of clarity. And I think it's because somebody here has leveled up spiritually. They're seeing themselves and this situation in a new light. And there's going to be some really, really honest communication here. And this is compensation. This is like the universe telling you, you know, this is because you looked at your shadow. You looked at your devils. You faced your fears. You spiritually leveled up, and now you're shining like a diamond. New love. Remember pages. If you didn't watch pile number 1, I suggest you do, because I do feel like these two are linked. We have the throne and we had the emperor receiving his crown. Somebody is about to take a step up. You're going to be faced with a choice, is what I feel like. And that choice is going to test you, because I think in the past this person was your devil. If you're resonating with the person theory, your person was your biggest temptation, and probably no, yeah. So I've got a lot of conflict happening inside of me. You're going to have a lot of conflict when it comes to making this choice. I think somebody new and somebody from your past is going to present themselves in a very beautiful way. And this is your reward. You get to choose. You get to choose. But your fears are going to be triggered because this new love felt right, felt good, feels right, feels good. And the old, the past, was very toxic, very difficult. But I think it's because they were a high level, sorry, Spirit's correcting me, they are a high level soulmate that is supposed to trigger you. The two of you are supposed to trigger each other. Sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So I'm hearing the choice is yours. You did the work, you did the spiritual work, and you have leveled up. And because of that, there is a divine counterpart that is seeing you, fearful that you could get away, fearful that you might be moving on. And I think that they are feeling a bit pushed by the divine to step up and take their rightful place as the emperor or empress. We haven't seen the empress, but gender doesn't matter. It's masculine energy, action oriented, speaking their truth. The universe is paying you in spades. They're saying, okay, so, we've been pushing and pushing and pushing the soulmate of yours, and they have not budged. And so you did the work. You got clear. You did your shadow. You cleared your health. You have been working with your ancestors to clear lifetimes of ancestral karma. And this is the final squeeze. And unfortunately, it's going to present to you a choice to take the compensations being paid for your perseverance, for your triumph, for your success. You're about to get everything you've been manifesting, especially if it comes to relationships. Sexual union. I don't know why they call it that. I want to call it spiritual union. It's Kundalini energy. It's when you're so deeply connected to another person, you're actually one soul in two experiences, right? So it says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I believe that's union. I know a lot of people preach about physical union, and that is always the plan, but it's not always the outcome, because free will comes into play. And, you're never separate with a twin or a high-level soulmate. You're never separate. You've always been one. You've never been alone. Their higher self, your higher self, is already married in union, in another timeline, in another time and space, higher space. This feels like somebody needs to step up, take their throne, take their crown, and do the right thing, speak honestly, or you get rewarded by the universe with something better. If you've been following my channel for a while, you hear me talk about it's got to be this or better when you're manifesting, right? You can't cling to the outcome. You can't say it's got to be Joe Blow or Jane Doe, right? You have to say it's got to be Joe Blow or better, or Jane Doe or better. And because you released the need to control the outcome of your life, and you did your shadow work, and you've spoken your truth, you've really, really worked with your guidance and you've stepped into your own authority, persevered, and succeeded. You're about to get paid off in spades. And you can choose the new love if you want, because that's your compensation from the divine for doing the work. That is an option, and it's a reward. It's the better, right? It's got to be Joe Blow or Jane Doe or better. And it looks to me like you get a choice. But make no mistake here. Your divine soulmate is about to resurrect. And some of you claim their throne and their crown. And if you can overcome that last, because this feels like a test, if you choose fear and hide your truth, you won't. I'm hearing you won't, but you'll be tempted to. You'll be tempted to block this person because of all the devil activity that they've done in the past. But I'm seeing in this picture here, these cherubs whispering in your ear. You know, you'll know, your heart will know which choice is the best one for you. And when you honor the place in your soul where you and the sacred soulmate already are in union, it's closure. It's like, I will love you forever. You will always be that person for me. But if you can't get out of the devil energy and face your shadow and take your throne and wear your crown proudly and speak your truth, I've manifested better. A high-level soulmate is coming in, and you get to choose. And for some of you, it's very, very divinely guided by an ancestor. This feels like an ancestor for me. But I think some of you will resonate with this being you, like this might look like you or feel like you. What's your advice? We have initiative. Yes, somebody's got to step up. I don't think it's you guys. If you feel, always trust your inner niggle, right? Because we are so divinely guided on our spiritual awakening journeys. But if you're pushed to take initiative, then this is for you. But I'm kind of feeling, the majority of you, that somebody else is seeing you rise, seeing you dating or being recognized, or people, maybe you're posting pictures of yourself having a great summer, and there's all kinds of men or women, depending on your preference, showing up underneath those pictures with hearts, and maybe instead of getting 5 or 6 responses, you're getting like 100 or whatever. This person, if you're dealing with the person, and it appears you're dealing with 2, needs to take initiative. They need to claim their throne and claim their crown, and they need to speak their truth, and they need to do their shadow work, and they need to step up and take initiative. We say step right up. Now the color of this makes it difficult to read, but if you can read it, I'm going to give you a chance to screenshot it because this feels important. It's a bonus card. It reads bonus card. It says, step right up. You're being awarded a boost of initiative. This potent potion will give you the gusto you need to move your life into a previously unexplored direction. If you're in a relationship, then it's time to take initiative and make some interesting plans for you and your partner. If you're not in one, it's time to reach out to old friends, go on adventures, and potentially meet some new cohorts. Either way, this great journey is beginning with one small step or one short text or whatever. I'm not the boss of you. No, you need to be the boss of you. If you're divinely guided to send a text out, and speak your truth one last time to gain closure because you've met somebody new and you want to move beyond any kind of stuck energy on your, twin flame journey or high level soulmate journey or just spiritual awakening, this is an obvious pile for relationships. It's obvious. This has to do with your relationship with you, your relationship with the divine and your higher self, your relationship with your ancestors, your body, right? With the cane here, you're being asked, well, not really asked. I feel like you've already done it. You've found balance, mind, body, and spirit. And because of that, things are aligning for you. And you're going to have to make a choice, and somebody needs to take initiative. And I only want you to think that's you if you know. And you'll know because you're very divinely guided. Right there. You're being guided. You're being talked to. The angels are right in your ear, and you're going to know. But I think pile number 2 has options. Someone from the past and someone new. And if you're not dating anybody if you don't feel like any of this has to do with relationships, this is about you and you and you. Your Godhead, your body, mind, body, spirit, source. You might be giving yourself a second chance, renewing love within you. Sexual union. I don't like the word sexual. Maybe you did. Maybe you will. We do have the devil here. It could be a very strong sexual attraction. But it feels spiritual. Fire to me feels like spirit. So take what resonates. I do believe somebody's been, because look at this devil. The key is glowing. It's glowing. There's an opportunity here. Somebody's been wishy-washy. Somebody's been struggling with making that decision because they don't know what is the right way, right? What's the right way? Who's the right person? What's the right choice? I think you're going to find out this week. And I think you're going to need to make a choice. You might not have to make the choice in the next 7 days, but the choice is going to present itself in the next 7 days. All right, so that's pile number 2. I always know when I'm called to the table, like today I was going to blow off doing this till tomorrow because I just found out that my Aunt Molly, who is actually my mom's cousin, she's not really my aunt, but she's elderly. She's in her 80s, I think. She passed away, and I think it was just failing health that did it. But I just found out this morning, so my reading might be a little wonky. But I knew I was called to the table. Spirit said, you can't blow it off today. You got to do the reading. So I knew big energies were coming up this week, and I felt the need to do it. So if you picked pile number 3, what is our timestamp? We are at 1:18:30. Let me write that down. 1:18:35. 1:18:35. All right, pile number 3. You got the phenokite. Geez, after seeing the pile 1 and 2, let's see what pile number 3 brings. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, with the sun. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody, all 3 piles is going to have a better week. Something's coming to light. Yep, Ace of Wands. Yep. So things are moving, something from the past, because with the 5 of Pentacles, this is, I don't feel loved. I don't feel prosperous. I feel broke. I feel like I've been left out in the cold. Life has been tough in some area of your life. And when the sun comes out, I'm hearing that song, the sun will come out tomorrow. And then you've got the Ace of Wands, bada bing. This is a bright new beginning. It could be an epiphany. This could be getting an idea that will make you money down the road. This is like the Ace of Wands for me is always inspired action, and it's creative in nature. It can be sexual in nature because that's where the creativity lies, or the sexual drive is where creativity is derived from. We got fire energy, we got earth energy. We had fire and earth in one. We had, what did we have? We had Capricorn energy, Pisces, Cancer energy, and Aries, Leo, Sag energy in pile number 2. So all 3 piles have had earth and fire. Pile number 2 had air too, if any of that resonates. So let's get these cards out, see what's going on. We have Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Right there. I'm going to put that under the sun. Oh my goodness, good energy's coming. We have confidence. Yes. Look at that. Somebody, I mean, look at. So you're going to totally, excuse me while I get a drink. I got a new cup and it doesn't come out very well. All right. I just see major advancement in self-confidence and clarity. This is feeling like Queen of Wands energy, right? Because of the feminine energy here, but it could be masculine too, because we got Leo, we've got the Ace of Wands. But this is like celebration. We have illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. That's the sun. These 2 cards feel like the very same energy to me. The sun. Here comes the sun. No more out in the cold for you. If your finances have been bad, they're going to take a turn for the better. If your love life has been bad, it's taking a turn for the better. If you've been struggling in any area of your life, things are about to get better. Big time better in the next 7 days. Ace of Wands, you could get an idea. You could be inspired to write a book or to create something or paint something or write a song or whatever. You could meet somebody new. You could, this is a really bright week. Fire. Confident, magnetic, taking authority, embracing a bright new beginning that's going to light you up inside and out. Let's not split hairs on whether it's relationships or job. Let's just say whatever this is, it's going to light you up. The sun is coming in. No more out in the cold for you. No more feeling abandoned, alone, financially struggling. All of that you're putting in the past. And it's because something new, something nice is going to come in, and you attracted this. This is magnetic attraction. This is the law of attraction. Courage. See, I'm getting that Queen of Wands energy, or King of Wands. We'll put him in there too. But this is, look at it. It looks like another sunburst, right? If you were left out in the cold, I can tell you right now, this week you're going to be warming up. The sun's going to shine and you are going to feel good. I'm hearing that song. Do my hair, child, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Something's going to make you feel good as hell. We have dog close-up, pleasure with a close friend. This could be going out, having fun. This could be feeling like life is just really getting better. A lot better. And you could be feeling like coming out of this this feeling of not being good enough or not being loved or supported into really manifesting relationships, friendships, situations where people invite you out, you do things, you're going to get out there and attract new friendships, new people, new soul tribe. Pleasure with a close friend. It could be one, it could be many. We have basket, recognition, reward for merit. I'm telling you, it's a big week for you guys. Oh, and we have June. So this could be somebody that you met in June. This could be an idea you had in June. This could be a vacation you planned in June. June, they could be, if you're dealing with a friend, their birthday could be in June. This could be a romantic friend. This could be a friend that's becoming romantic. This has infinite possibilities, guys, but June seems to be relevant. We're in the end of July, beginning of August. This seems to be spiritual big stuff. Life big stuff. This is your life taking a turn for the better. Getting to know each other. This could be somebody you met in June. I'm hearing for some of you, you might have reconnected, like maybe just ran into each other somewhere and reconnected in June as friends, and it's warming up. It's getting more vibrant, right? It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be a friend, but I feel intuitively like maybe it's a friend that's becoming a little more. But this is because you came out of your cave. You saw your value, saw your worth. You've glown. You've had a glow up. All three piles have had a glow up. You're shining like a diamond. And because of that, you're attracting abundance. We've got the basket, recognition, reward. You're looking good. You're feeling good. You're shining. And this card says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is really nice energy, guys. I just want to bask in your sunlight for a moment because, we've got the word bask you're going to bask in something with a friend or a new romantic interest in the next 7 days. And you're really kind of just getting to know each other, talking to one another. They see you shining. You're very attractive. You're like a bright, shiny penny. People are attracted to your light. And I do believe for some of you, this is a friendship that's wanting to move into a more sexual or romantic energy. There's a strong attraction here, but it doesn't have to be romantic. I don't want to sew you into that, but that's what it's feeling like for me. Past life love. There you go. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Some of you are reconnecting with a past life soulmate, and it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be, meeting that one friend that just understands you, gets you, been through the same things you've been through, and really becomes a support and a strong bond. Like you meet each other and it just feels right. Like that's my person, right? Whether it's friendship or love, it doesn't even have to be the opposite sex. I have, through my work here, attracted soul tribe. I have men and women that I have met through my YouTube channel that I know I've known in a past life, that we connect as like starseeds. We are on the same journey, on the same path, doing the same healing work, and we've become closer and closer and closer. So it doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it definitely is. But I do believe it's in the beginning phases. This is somebody just coming in that feels good. They light you up. They make you smile. They boost your confidence. They make you feel pretty or handsome or worthy. And you deserve this, you deserve this. This is recognition, reward for your merit. People are going to see you as valuable, as confident, magnetic, alluring, attractive. I'm just hearing attract. It's law of attraction. Law of attraction is on your side in the next 7 days and probably beyond. And you're about to feel warm again. You're about to feel happy again. Something is really going to light you up. And I'm seeing this woman holding her hands up with the light in her hands. She looks like she's in gratitude. Make sure you're grateful for the abundance that is coming your way in this new relationship, this new friendship, this new soulmate is what I'm hearing. Soulmate. So we have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that happened in all three piles. I really struggled with pile number 1. And it's because I try to fight that damn calling of mine to deal with romance. Like, my readings should all be about relationships and spirituality. I should just get out of the whole financial thing, because your finances are a direct link to your inner well-being. If you're not inwardly feeling confident or happy or worthy, then your finances suck, right? The minute you start glowing up and seeing your value and loving yourself and getting right with God, getting right with your ego, doing the shadow work, that's when all the magnetics start clicking, right? You get in that energy of attracting your abundance, your money, your love, your relationships, friendships, things just naturally, you raise timelines. You're in a higher timeline. That's what I want to tell you. In the next 7 days, you're raising your frequency into a higher timeline and you're attracting in people. And for some of you, love. A lot of you, love. But you had to have the courage to allow this person into your personal space, into your tender heart. You need to be open to receive. You deserve this. This is recognition and reward for your worthiness, which I don't think you always saw or felt. Cupid's arrow strikes. I just want to put on the circus music. All right, so we have don't take it personally. So you have to let some stuff roll off your back like a duck. And again, it seems to me like when there's something going on in the energies, in the planets, oh man, we've got some alignments happening yesterday. The 30 is, what's today? Yeah, yesterday we had some huger, gigantuous alignments. And don't ask me what they are because I don't know. I'm just hearing this. I channel. I'm clairaudient. Something happened yesterday and all the stars aligned, and it is an energetic push from the universe for those who are on this spiritual ascension, this self-recognition, self-love, spiritual, romantic love, everything. Like everything's just kind of going like click, 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 click. I think all three piles have met someone new, and I think pile number 3 is going for it. Pile number 1 and 2 are struggling with the past. Pile number 3 is putting the past behind them and embracing the new. But it's not really new because there's a connection here that feels right. It's like, I've known you before. You just feel like home. You feel right. This feels good. This feels wonderful with the sun. And this confidence card, you attracted this. Make sure you're grateful for it. Make sure you're open to receive it. And I'm noticing this girl. This is a strange picture. So here's a suitor talking to the woman. They're getting to know each other. And there seems to be somebody here who is very protective of this woman. It's like a third energy that doesn't belong here, is what it feels like to me. This could be a third party situation. This could be a child. Maybe you're a single mom and you have a child, and you need to be, mindful of their feelings in this. But I think you're very divinely protected. I think a lot of your friends, dog close up, are protective of you. You might even have some real naysayers, like pile number 1 did. Don't take it personally, right? Because what happens? Let's say you've got a couple of friends that are lonely and they're upset and they feel a connection to you, a very strong connection, like it's your best friend, right? And you guys have been in the same boat for a long time. You're single, they're single, they're overcoming past trauma, you're overcoming past trauma, and you really just vibe and you hang out all the time and you're close. And then let's say that somebody new comes on the scene and now you're lit up like a candle. This person makes you just light up and tingle from head to toe. And maybe you're not giving as much attention to the friend that you spent all of your time with before, or a lot of your time with. And so they could be feeling left out in the cold. They could be feeling like a third wheel. They could be hanging out with you while you're getting to know this other person. You could be in a social setting and they're very protective of you. They see that they're losing you. You're paying more attention to this new person you've met than you are to them. Spirit's saying, let it roll off you like a duck, right? Don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. But the truth is I think you've got a friend, a close friend, who is lonely and has been looking for a soulmate for a long time. And I think they might be seeing you finally meet one. And you might even have met them while you were with this friend. And they're watching you unfold like a blooming flower, really lost in this new person's energy. And it's making them feel perhaps a little sad, maybe a little angry. Not so much, I don't think they were wanting to steal your light. I just think they're a little jealous because you've always been there for them. You've been there. And now they're afraid that you're not going to have time for them. You're not going to have time to share with them. You're going to be with this new person all the time. You're going to be happy and they're still going to be alone and sad. And I'm here to tell you that let that roll off your back, okay? Because you took control of your vibration. You did the work that was necessary for you to shine the light into your life. And don't let anybody cast shade on that. They need to be responsible for their own vibration, their own, they've got to do the healing you did in order to come out of the cold and into the light with somebody. They'll meet their person eventually, but they have to get right with themselves first. You can't attract love if you're not in the vibration of love. And I don't think you were. I think you struggled in the love arena. And I think that you've done a lot of inner healing and growth. And now something new has come in. Pile number 3, this is beautiful. Do not let your friends drag you down. And of course, if if these friends are deep, close friends, not toxic, but deep, close friends, try to have some empathy and understand where they're coming from, and make time for them, but don't let them, and they know this, they know that they're not going to be your primary focus anymore. Let's say, every day after work, the two of you would get together and talk on the phone for hours, or, uh, go do things together, go out to dinner together, go kayaking, swimming, whatever. And they got a lot of your time, and you were very close. And now this other person, this new person's come in, you're lighting up like a candle, unfolding like a flower, and they're going to feel left out in the cold, like the third wheel. I mean, look at the picture. So great things are coming in for you. I think it started perhaps back in June. I'm hearing the end of June for some of you, end of June, beginning of July. And I think it's just been growing. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's just really becoming strong. This is an intense connection. It's an intense connection. This is a soulmate energy. Soulmates, they light us up. So Cupid's arrow has struck, and you're a bit goo-goo-eyed with somebody getting to know them. And I do believe you have some friends, or a friend in particular, maybe a couple, who are just really a little jealous. And hopefully, eventually, they're going to be happy for you. But I think right now they're just feeling a little left out in the cold, a little bit alone. And hopefully, eventually, they're going to be happy for you, because you deserve this. All right, so this is what I've got for you guys. Just don't let their naysay, don't let their crankiness, or their, if they put the screws to you and say, well, we always go to dinner on Wednesdays. Now you're going to dinner with that person. They're a little bit hurt, but they'll get over it. And if they don't, then they weren't truly your friend, because a real true friend is going to be happy for you and want to see you happy. But if you're a real true friend, you'll try to balance and allow them some of your time and energy too. All right. But don't let them cast shade. Don't invite them on your dates. Don't let them, or hook them up, right? Maybe your new friend has a friend, but you need to foster both relationships, unless the friend is toxic, and then the new friend or the new lover is going to probably take precedence, and you'll do some cord cutting because you've leveled up, right? When you level up, if your friends or your circle of friends don't level up with you, then it's like you do this and they're still down here, and sometimes they'll just, float away. And that can be sad, it can be painful, but it's part of the journey. Cycles of friends come in, they stay for a little bit or stay for a lifetime. But when it's time to go, the universe will take them. They'll stay in their lower vibration, and you'll raise to a higher one. You'll have a better life, and they'll sit on the sidelines and be jealous. And hopefully you won't experience that for long, because hopefully this is a friend that wants you to be happy. But either way, they're either going to rise up to meet your vibration so that they can stay in your friend circle, or they will meet a new friend who's just as lonely as they are. All right, so this has been your reading, guys. I love you. I'm so sorry that it was all over the place, but it does seem like a great week. So enjoy it, revel in it, and if you're pile number 3, go for it. Take your time, because that card says Cupid's arrow. That means it's new. And get to know one another. Let it deepen naturally. Don't Ace of Wands, you're going to want to, what you're going to want to do. But maybe Spirit's telling you, slow and steady wins the race. Okay? I love you. Namaste.